Hello everyone, my name is Dee. Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome back if you have been here before. Today we are going to do a quick reading to see whether or not you should stay in your connection. Okay, we're going to take a look at whether you should stay or go. We are going to take a look at whether or not this is worth your time. So, I guess I've seen other people on YouTube say this, but I guess this is your trigger warning, okay? Because if the connection is not worth your time, I'm going to state explicitly why it is not worth your time and why you should leave the connection. Okay, so if you're not ready to hear some bad news, this might not be the pile for you, or this might not be the reading for you, rather. Okay, so pile 1, we have the Amazonite. Pile 2, we have pyrite. And pile 3, we have malachite. And pile 1, let's get right into it, my Amazonite pile. Let's see whether or not you should stay in this connection with your person of interest or with your partner. As I said at the top, trigger warning, okay? Because if it's not worth your time, I am not going to hold back on the bad news, okay? So if you are wondering whether or not this connection is worth your time, this is definitely the reading for you. If that is not a thought in your head, then maybe it is not for you if you are not ready to hear it. I am not going to hold back if this connection is not worth your time. We've got the King of Cups, the Sun, the Four of Wands. So pile 1, this connection is worth your time. I'm not going to pull any further cards. This is a very clear indication of a connection being worth your time. We have the emotional intimacy and the emotional bond that the both of you have built throughout time with that King of Cups. This is somebody that is very open and honest with their emotions. This is someone that you can build this emotional bond with also throughout time. It's honestly a very lovely connection, pile 1. One that is absolutely worth your time, one that you should absolutely stay in. And of course, even with this, take what resonates and leave the rest, because this is a very positive reading. And if you know right now that you're not happy in your connection, then again, take what resonates and leave the rest. It works both ways. So the King of Cups is absolutely highlighting that there's a lot of emotional intimacy between the both of you. It's highlighting that this person is very open and honest and genuine. This person is also a bit of a romantic with that King of Cups. And this is someone that you can continue to build and to grow and to deepen the emotional intimacy and the emotional depth of this connection. We move forward to the Sun. The Sun would highlight that there's, first of all, a lot of positivity and a lot of good times within this connection. The Four of Wands backs that up. Okay, generally there's a lot of happy times with one another. There's a lot of positivity that the two of you bring into one another's lives. This is somebody, for a lot of us, especially if this is an established connection, this is someone that we are thinking of, moving in with, getting engaged to, marrying, etc., especially with that Four of Wands and that King of Cups too. This is somebody that you look at as marriage material and they look at you as marriage material. The Sun specifically, aside from the happy times and the good times that you all share, is representing this person's openness and their honesty. It's indicating that you feel comfortable enough to be your true self around this person and vice versa. This person is able to fearlessly express themselves with and around you. Okay, so whether they are just being themselves or they are sharing their emotions with you, it's a very comfortable and safe space. This connection is very stable and secure. This connection is going to continually deepen in regard to its commitment level. And overall, this is somebody that you can have a very loving, healthy, fulfilling, stable, and secure relationship with. So pile 1, thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today. This is pretty much it for this reading. I hope that you have a wonderful day. Hello, pile two, my pyrite pile. Let's get right into it, okay? Let's see if you should stay in this connection. Is this connection worth your time, etc. At the top, I said trigger warning, because if this connection is not worth your time, I will let you know it, okay, explicitly. So, as always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, and let's see what comes out for you, pile two. We have the Page of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. So immediately, no, pile two, this is not a connection that you should stay in. I also feel like overall this connection is just not worth your time. It doesn't seem worth the trouble. So the Page of Swords to me can indicate that you need a lot of patience when it comes to this person. It can indicate with that Seven of Cups that this person is or may be exploring other options. And that Ten of Wands just seems like this connection is burdensome. So let's backtrack a little bit. The Page of Swords in and of herself can represent mind games or a player or manipulation. So to me, we're already not on that good of a foot. The Seven of Cups can indicate something along the lines of, this person feeling like they have more options or they want to explore other options. All in all, it brings with it this very strong message of this person not being ready to settle down. Okay, so there's going to be patience needed basically as this person is, looking for or exploring other options because they're not quite ready to settle down yet. That Ten of Wands highlights that this connection could be incredibly burdensome to you, and I feel like that's in a multitude of ways. There's perhaps the confusion and the disillusionment that comes from at times this person treating you like you're an option. It can be at times feeling like this person is putting in some effort. So there's a lot of confusion here overall for you. Because at times you feel like an option for them, or at times you feel like they're not prioritizing you. And then at other times, since you are one of their options, they will give or put in some time, effort, and energy. Another way that I do feel like this connection is burdensome has to specifically deal with time, effort, and energy and not feeling prioritized. So a lot of the time you are carrying the burden, let's say, of this relationship or of this connection. You might be the one that's constantly or consistently putting in your time, effort, and energy. You might be the person that's bringing or giving forth your A+ effort, while this person is kind of dicking around and not really doing much for you. And I think that might be where we leave this pile too. For a lot of you, I don't feel like this situation or this connection is that established, meaning I don't feel like this pile is for, like long-term type of relationships. This feels more like to me somebody that you're casually dating or somebody that you are speaking to. Again, even with this, when I start getting into this stuff, take it as it resonates. But for you, you're not feeling like a priority, you're feeling like an option. Okay? And aside from that, you are carrying the brunt of this relationship or connection. You are the one that is, making sure that the two of you see one another or spend time with one another. You're the person that puts in effort. And this person just, kind of fucks off. So I do feel like, again, this connection is not worth your time, pile two. I think that you should leave this person in your past because there is definitely someone much better out there for you. You deserve a lot more than this. You are worth more than this. And I hope that this resonated and made sense for those of us that needed to hear it. Thank you so much, pile two, for allowing me to read for you today. And I hope that everybody has a wonderful day. Hello, pile three, my malachite pile. Today we are taking a look at whether or not you should stay in this connection with your person or your person of interest. Let's see, pile three. Is this connection worth your time? Should you stay in this connection? Let's see what comes out for you. We have the High Priestess. That High Priestess to me speaks volumes because it's a literal message of you already know what to do. Okay? So we're going based off of that. The first thing to come out here today for you guys, pile 3, is you already know. We have now the 7 of Wands. And we have the 2 of Swords. So no, pile 3 rather. This connection is not worth your time. Part of you, again, with that High Priestess, whether we are, and I'm going to use the word denial because of the 2 of Swords. One of the biggest things, or biggest meanings of the 2 of Swords, a direct meaning of the card is being blind to something or being in denial of something. You already know. There's this part of your intuition that is already pinging you, trying to let you know that for some reason or another, this has been a deeply confusing and uncomfortable situation for you. You are not feeling, I feel like one of the strongest messages here as well is that you do not feel safe or secure within this relationship or this connection at this point in time. Again, pile 3, take it as it resonates, okay? Not every message is going to resonate with every person. But one thing that's coming through very strongly here is that there's just this massive guard up. And I feel like this guard could be twofold. Part of this guardedness, I feel like, is now you, because something has occurred here that pinged your intuition that said you need to protect yourself first and foremost. And now maybe you yourself have had your guard up when it comes to this person, and you're not letting them fully or completely in, because you've already pinpointed certain red flags, whether, again, you are seeing them or it's more so of a subconscious thing that you are picking up on. Your guard has gone up. When it comes to this person, it might also be that this person has a massive guard up. This person isn't letting you in fully or completely. This person isn't, or you just get this hint of this person not being fully or completely honest with you, whatever the case might be. You know, this person has a guard up and they're not fully or completely allowing you in. Again, we started out with this message of you already knew this. So this is perhaps confirmation for a lot of us, because overall this situation has perhaps been highly confusing for you. And this situation has made you feel very defensive or protective over yourself. So that to me is an interesting message just in and of itself, because it's almost like at times you feel like you're on defense mode and you're not even exactly sure why. And I feel like those times perhaps when you get into this defensive attitude or this protective attitude over yourself, whether you're conscious of it or it's subconscious, it's because, again, you don't feel safe or secure within this connection. So I hope that makes sense, pile 3, for those of us that needed to hear it. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today. And I hope that everybody has a wonderful day.